What's good, YouTube? This is Delteros, and today I decided to do the next in my type tier list series. Oh, I know I haven't really called it a series before now, but yeah, I guess it's going to be a series because I do plan on doing all 18 types. Um, Today we're doing rock types, as you can probably tell by what's on screen. Um, yeah, well, there's not really a whole lot to say, so let's get into it. Alright, Hisuian Arcanine. Arcanine was a great design. They just add more to it, and it's not really a bad addition, so I would say solid A tier. His typing sucks though, because it gives him two 4 times weaknesses, and yeah, no, as much as I do like the fact that he gets around Flare Blitz and Head Smash's recoil with Rockhead, and he's statistically as good as Arcanine, if not a little bit better, because of the way his stats are spread out. Um, but yeah, no, I don't really think he deserves to be S tier. Alolan Golem. Um, I don't really like the stash. Um, his typing just means that if a ground type sneezes in his general direction, he gonna die. But yeah, he gets points for the fact that sometimes if he gets mad, he'll start throwing Geodudes in his rail cannon. Golem, D tier. Do not like this Pokemon. Why, why are you like this? Like, you're just an explosion merchant at best. And that was when explosion was good. Now you can't even do that. Um, yeah, C tier. I don't know about its competitive history. I know it doesn't have any doubles competitive history. So I'm going purely off design. Um, yeah, no. Aside from the fact that back in the day when Pokemon cards first came out, people thought its mouth was a swastika because of the way it was posed. It really has no points. Now, Kabutops, or Proto Cleavor, as I've come to call him, yeah, he deserves a little bit better. He's definitely at least a B tier mon. If not, you know what? Nah, you're A tier. You got decent stats. You get Aqua Jet. Um, if somebody really wants to make you work, they can probably find a way. Again, Aerodactyl, solid A tier. Good design, decent Pokemon, solid speed tier. Um, and he has a Mega Evolution that's just more Aerodactyl, so sorry, don't rock with Sudowoodo. I just I don't like the design. He looks like a hot dog with like cheese bits in it, and he has no competitive value. So yeah, Shuckle. Um, Concept alone gets him a C. This weird defensive power swap, guard swap thing he's got going on is kind of interesting, but excuse me. Ugh. Cargo, no, sorry. Corsola, no, sorry. Guitar might be our first. Really good design, reminiscent of Godzilla and Reptar from Rugrats. Um, like horrendous typing, but still somehow manages to be relevant in metagames, and like has a great stat spread, great move pool. Yeah, he's just a solid Pokemon. Aggron. Cannot say the same. Oof. 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 Don't like the design. He doesn't have the same kind of like rep that Tyranitar does. Yep. Yep. Soul Rock and Lunatone, solid C tiers. Good designs. Not really much competitive play. Unless there's some singles stuff I'm not aware of. But again, like I told you before, I don't follow singles. Once again, don't like these Pokemon. Cannot stand them. Bad, bad designs. Just ugh. Relicanth, you get points just for being part of that goofy braille thing they had people do in Gen 3, but you're not more than a C tier Pokemon. Regirock, Regirock. Yeah, yeah, A tier. Like, good defense, decent offense, considering how like many hits he's going to be able to take with that 200 defense. Um, Rampardos, if only they had made you fast, brother. If only they had made you fast. Like, you're the proto Tyrantrum. Wow, they actually have all three Lycanroc forms on here. Yeah, not a fan of Bastiodon, sorry. Right here, solid B tier competitor. Solid B tier competitor. Um, C tier design, but yeah, we'll just put him in B tier. Nose pass. Don't like Mr. Potato Head. Sorry. Gigalith. I want to like this Pokemon. It has a good shiny, but I can never like find a reason to use it over Tyranitar or some other like rock type. Dwebble. I get it. It's a hermit crab that hides out in a rock wall, but and that makes it a good design. It really does. It's a solid design, but this thing just doesn't have it competitively. Um, Caracosta, the proto Dreadnought. You were Dreadnought, but bad at it. Sorry, kid. Archeops. If it were not for Defeatist, you would be a very solid Pokemon. And you have an interesting design too. Terrakion. Hmm. Yeah, probably the only sort of Justice I actually like. Has a decent competitive history. Yeah, or Barkle. I want to rank you higher because I do like your new Mega, but I haven't had the opportunity to use you yet, so we're just gonna put you in C tier. Tyrantrum, another S tier. I love Tyrant too, but like I had to do final evolutions, otherwise this would have took forever. And besides that, I hate trying to rank a bunch of little baby Pokemon that I don't really have any interaction with. Amoris, solid C tier. Carbink, yeah, no. Aside from your like lore with Deontay, you have no redeeming qualities. Get out of my face. Hi, Hisuian coffee table. Okay, love this one. I think the first one I ever caught in Pokemon Go was shiny, so yeah. Speaking of Diancie, A tier, solid competitive history, at least in singles. Um, the movie was good. I think that was the one where Ash died. So yeah, Lycanroc Storms. Um, Werewolf Boy is D tier. This one is S tier. And this one is A tier. Minior, I like this concept just on that and the design alone, plus the shiny being a black shiny, it gets a B. You don't like this one. Jenga Tower, absolute S tier, both for design and competitive history. Dreadnought, absolute S tier. I don't know what it is about this Pokemon, but ever since I saw it in Gen 8, I just was like absolutely enthralled with it. Um, Colossal, yet another mon that I really like. I like the concept of it getting hit with water and then getting a lot faster and just, yeah. Stonejourner, B for concept, like C for execution. Cleaver, S tier. Yep, definitely just S tier. We haven't really seen a lot of competitive stuff from it yet, but it's only been in the competitive spotlight for one generation. So as it as time goes on and grows, it will do exactly what Scizor and Scyther have done and make a name for itself. I have no doubt. Um, Garganacl. Once again, I love the fact that they gave it a move like Salt Cure that was fantastic. That just does damage over time and does more damage to steel and water types because of oxidization and salt absorbing water and stuff like that. And yeah, Cloth. Um, I see what they were going for, but it was poorly executed. Um, Same with Glamora, honestly, and Iron Thorns. Your shiny is amazing. You are A tier. Well, that's my rock type tier list. This has been Delteros. Like, comment, and subscribe, and remember, don't be me. Be better.